Hurricanes and the Noles, once upon a time, barely noticed outside the state of Florida. But those battles in the 80s and the 90s put both programs on the national map, made both of them champions, and we are lucky to have another showdown between these two today. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Hurricanes will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will take the field first. Boy, you can go down the list of classic endings in this series, and last year we had one with the Canes pulling it out.
And Miami was the one who got to celebrate because they eked it out, they got the close win, and more importantly, Palmer, they got to brag for a year about beating their in-state rival, Florida State.
Turning it on! Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Seminoles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Quick release by the QB. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to push the pace with the no-huddle. And fires complete to the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Rides to back and leaves it. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Noles are on the move.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Guys, let's look big picture at Florida State. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is, now can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should.
There he goes. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Fakes to grab. At the 20, he's got space. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Canes!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. The give on the option. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. 4th down coming up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Makes a nice grab at the 25. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. From the gun, the running back has it. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
The give from the gun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Here's a heat. Grabbed behind the line. It's Kane. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, throw the records out the window when Baylor and TCU fight to the finish. Baylor took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Bears that fired on all cylinders. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up.
Oh, he's got some space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Seminoles moving quickly to the line. Seminoles have always been known for explosive, flashy, big plays, but think of guys like Dalvin Cook and the toughness that he ran with. That's on display here.
And then those guys that I think of, too, with work done, where you hand them the football and big plays can happen, and offenses have been built around that for years at Florida State, finding that guy to hand the ball to.
Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Vincent. Got the back over the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Off play action. They're working that left side. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They just keep firing. Oh, they're after him. Pass rush gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Now the play fake. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, if he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. These two have storied traditions in the history of the sport, but in the not-too-distant past, Miami actually considered giving up football, and Florida State was an afterthought.
Yeah, a lot of people forget back in the day when Miami was in the Big East, right? And Florida State was in the ACC. This was kind of an interconference battle every time they played. But no doubt, David, this game just holds so much more significance to both programs.
Both in the state of Florida, Florida State, Miami, the uniforms are so great, the lineage, the history of the players. So it does. It feels like this rivalry's been playing a lot longer than since 1950.
Wants to throw on first down. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. He goes down after the... Turn, but what a play to get the football back. Looking to throw, it's Vincent. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And the Noles want to move quickly. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Fires left. Zips it out to his man. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Morris. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that's going to give us a tie ball game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Maryland is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Indiana.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week.
Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Finds his big tight end. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Pulls and fires complete. Across the 25, he's got room. A big gain as he goes out of bounds on the last play before the 2-minute timeout. He wants to change this route. And the Canes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Now adjusting. Trying to escape and get it himself. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Rides the back on the option, the give.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Scanning the field, it's Vincent. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's going to take off. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the tight end.
All right, they get the completion. Don't get the first down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here. No matter where you are in the field, you can keep this drive going.
Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also...
There he goes! And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Canes want to pick up the tempo. Motion from the back. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, and if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Miami.
And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Noles and Canes. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Miami and Florida State plays out.
The Noles will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running get turning it on. Got the first down and more. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. Boy, he's over 100 now at 102 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the 1st down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
Power football with the run. Open space at the 25. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Miami! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. The Hurricanes continue to gain strength, and they have built a lead on the Noles.
I think that speed from Miami is really starting to show itself here in the football game, and it just doesn't look like Florida State at this point, David, can keep up with all that athleticism.
Speed and swag. They got it going now. They got the confidence going. When Miami gets the confidence going, it is tough to beat. Florida State's going to have to make something happen and make it happen fast.
Works the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Seminoles in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Fires deep on the run. Picked off to stop the threat. Takes it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Are you kidding me? Lucky number 7. He's got 7 interceptions on the season, consistently around the ball. High IQ, breaks on the football great. This guy just makes...
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Canes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now on 3rd down after that run. He's looking downfield to throw. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Hurricanes will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again.
There he goes. Made a defender miss. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. On the RPO complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this.
Gonna take a shot. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Intentional offense. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And the Seminoles want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And they'll bring it down after a short pickup. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his 1st interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Snap to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. In the red area, it's Kane. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue in to him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
Right on the money. And defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And the Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Caught behind the line. It's Morris. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Using his legs, it's Stevens. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Third down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Back to throw, it's Vincent. Working that left side now. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
The Seminoles will hustle to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Quickly complete. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over him. They need the 40 to convert here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Flanagan. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll run play action. quick strike complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Gonna look downfield again. And it's his 4th interception of the game. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. And the Canes backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And I think he got back to the 2-yard line, but the defense was ready for the run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And the Canes will send out the punt unit. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes the catch at the 45. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Noles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He leaves it with his back. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens and they get out of sync and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
The Seminoles are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. It's Vincent. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They'll go to the air. Backs looking for the goal line.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. The give. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. With a deficit like this, unless you just want to get your field goal kicker some work, you might as well go for it and try to get a touchdown. Under fire. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown Seminoles.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And you can feel the momentum a little bit, right? I mean, the 4th quarter has kind of changed, and this defense is settled in. Their offense has scored as well, so this is a big tipping point in this football game. This is a big possession because Uncle Mo is all on the side of the defense.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a crease to the left. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
No good. After the missed field goal, fellas, still a 13-point ball game. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Vincent. Fires to the middle. It's caught. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. It's Morris. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that 1st down marker. 4th down coming. From the gun. He lobs one high down the left side. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking for the score. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Sends it downfield. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. A rivalry defined by wide rights, wide lefts, mascot arrest went right down the middle, and a well-earned victory for the Miami Hurricanes. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.